Don't get yourself.
Yeah, because she's out. Give me a second. I have got to powder real quick. I was going to do it and I hit the button and I should have done it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Been busy.
I know you're.
Huh?
I know you're.
What? I've been busy. Yeah. Somebody had to do it. You went up to the task.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And a pack.
Uh-huh.
Did you get it?
What? I didn't say that. Don't break your shoulder or your arm trying to pat yourself on the back.
It was.
I didn't say anything about that.
I carried.
Oh,
Used to.
hold on, people. Somebody's got to have an adjustment.
Okay.
Anyways,
Just rough your back.
if you'd let me get to the story.
Shut up.
Anyways, Monday, I went out there and I videoed all the stuff that I bought at the auction. I come in and I put that golf cart up on Facebook Marketplace for $400. This was at 1:30 in the afternoon. At 3 o'clock, it was getting loaded on somebody's trailer and they were leaving with it. Easy money, easy money, easy money. Good morning, good morning. I had 265 views on it, and I had like 50 people message me about it. Got you another 20. That's right. Well, then Kathy was talking to a friend of hers, and her friend had a stove like ours, electric, glass top. And she says, it's almost like new. If you want it, you can have it, because I don't like it. They brought their stove from their other house that they just moved out of into this house that they moved into. You had a heart issue yesterday. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad, because I wasn't asking you. Hi. Yeah, how you doing, Karen? Anyways, she was talking to her about it Monday. So, yeah, I didn't know you had a heart. Yeah. So, she said, if you guys want it, come get it. It's in the basement. So I rented a U-Haul trailer yesterday morning, because the trailer that I used to get all that stuff home, it needs new tires on it before I start taking it, more than 10, 15 miles away from the house. So I went and rented a U-Haul. Kathy and Junior and I, we all went up there. Kathy and Junior took it out of the basement, brought it up out of the basement. And it's such a tight fit that you had to go, it had a side door there to come in and out of the house. You had to take the stove past the side door and then up a couple of steps into the kitchen a little bit, open that side door, and then bring it back down, and then unhook it from the dolly and take it out the door, and then hook it back up on the dolly. So, yeah, I figured it's all heading up to the. Huh. Anyways, yeah, I figured all the U-Haul stuff would be out in New York by now, but it ain't. Anyways, we got that home. Pulled. I had a guy call me about the vacuum, the lawn vacuum, and he met me here at 5 o'clock yesterday, and he bought that for $100. So for those that are keeping track, I had 245 into this, and I have brought in 500 so far. So I'm over 200. I'm over 100% profit. Another 20. So I have the snowblower motor. The snow blower that doesn't have the auger on it. I don't know if I want to sell that or keep it and then just mount a snow blade on the front of it and use it just to push snow. Because that thing, you pull the cord on it, the pull start on it, you pull it out about this far, and she starts. It only makes a couple turns and she starts. And it runs well. I mean, really, really good. Probably the best running engine I've ever seen on a used piece of equipment. I don't think it's got more than 5-6 hours of runtime on it. And then I have the 22-inch self-propelled Craftsman lawnmower. So I need to put a gas line on it because it's leaking. You got a good snow blower? Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. Well, anyways, after that guy left, I come in here with a dolly, and I put a strap around the old stove, and I pulled it out and unplugged it, and then I put the dolly on the other side of it so it could be hauled out. Our son, he took it out, and then I had to change the electrical cords on them because the one that we got didn't fit our outlet, so I had to change that. Then our son, he brought it back in, and I put it back in place. And he helped me level it, and it's a nice stove. We've never had a stove that is convection. It's got a convection oven in it. We're almost into modern times. Keep us getting clean? I know. But if Kathy's friend that gave us that, so and it's really a nice stove. She said it was almost brand new when she got it, or when she moved into the house. And the people told them they've never even baked in the oven. And you open up the oven and it is spotless. It looks like brand new in there. So I can believe that it's never been baked in. Money. We got commercials. So that's what we did Monday and yesterday. This one has a warmer burner on it. It's a 5 burner. It has a warmer burner and then the other 4 burners, but it's a glass top. I like it. I'm all giddy. It's solid black. I think I have to go buy a black refrigerator, either that or some spray paint, Krylon. And Kathy was talking to a friend of hers, and she picks up scrap, and so she come over with her kids yesterday, and they threw the stove in the back of her pickup. That's right, it's some racist paint. I have a big commercial freezer and an ice maker in there. I guess all I got to do is tell her, and they'll come get it. I'm pretty sure they're going to come get it. I'm running out of room in that garage. I mean, keep bringing home stuff. And, I have no room for it. When she brings it home, I got to find room for it.
Where's Miss Deer?
Huh? Over here. Let's go. There she is. Get her, girl.
Dang.
I know. I'm trying to tell her. I should have a going out of business sale, like everybody else does. Oh. There is a cat that was, the last time she ruffled them curtains like that was about 25 minutes ago, and I turned on the ring and there was a cat staring at her right through the window. And I bet it's happening again. I don't see it, but I know it's out there someplace. Well, she does. She still has a seat in the smoking room. If I get rid of those two, that freezer's humongous. And then the ice maker itself is humongous. The ice maker is like 4 or 5 feet long, probably 2 feet thick or 2 feet deep, maybe a little bit bigger than that. And it's 4 feet high. And then the freezer is, I think, 6'6", and it's got to be 36 inches deep, and I think 38 or 40 inches wide. It's a big commercial freezer. If I can get rid of those two things, then that'll open up a lot of room in the garage. And let's see. Oh, I got some cabinets in there and stuff. I probably want to. I don't know if I'm going to use them or give them away. Because they're. I think I got 4 cabinets and they're stacked on top of one another. They go almost clear to the ceiling. But they got glass doors or glass sliding doors on them, and I'm really not, that enthused about having them in the garage. Huh. Jumping jacks, ready, begin. Up, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you can take some stress. Well, what'd you do? Have a nuclear test done? The only stress you really have, Kevin, is at 3 o'clock in the morning after you have messaged somebody 40 times on Facebook Marketplace about that Cub Cadet. You pace them back and forth in the kitchen, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Why won't they answer me? Why won't they answer me? Why won't they answer me? That's the only stress you have. That's well, with all your money, I wouldn't worry about it. I just pay full price. Hell, after you won the lotto that one time, the lottery, you should have money to burn. I ever tell you a story about that on Kevin winning the lottery? Some guy went in, got some numbers, come out, dropped a ticket. Kevin seen him drop it, was walking over to pick it up to give it to the guy. The guy kept walking, and Kevin saying, "Hey, you dropped your ticket, you dropped your ticket, you dropped your ticket." The guy never turned around, got back in his car, took his headphones off, and left. Well, Kevin walked back in the store and said, "Hey, can you check this?" And they checked it, and he won. Talk about luck. And he's been like OJ. He's been looking for the guy that bought that ticket so he can give them what they have coming. One day he'll find them. Hey, good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. Anyways, I don't know if we'd have been able to get that stove or not if it wouldn't have been for Kathy and Junior. Yeah, that was your lottery ticket. You talked to Kevin about it, you know. Yeah, it was rough. I couldn't even go down the steps to the basement because the steps were, they're not conventional steps, let's put it that way. They got like an 1.5 inch lip on each rung. And that's what trips people up is when they put a lip on the rung. I don't understand that. So, and I have an appliance dolly. It's got the strap and it's got the rollers on it with the belts and everything. And it's hard to pull an appliance up them steps when they have them ledges on the stairs. Yeah, they need an acorn flip. That's right. Put it on the chair and send her up. Well, they want to put a big deep freeze down there, stand up. And I was thinking, I don't know how the hell you're going to get it down there. If it's any wider or deeper than the stove, you're pretty much screwed because you got to be able to turn it once you get it in there to get it down. It was in a nice neighborhood, damn nice neighborhood. Yeah, I could sit up with. That's right. Come sit next to me. Yeah. I remember that. Now thinking back at it, you should have just given some money, But oh no, you're just so damn tight. Does Ty even know you want it? I'll have to tell her if you didn't. It's cheap. Yeah, it's cheaper to move. Yeah. Yeah. We went to, I know. We went to Uncle Herschel's yesterday for lunch. Cracker Barrel. It had Uncle Herschel on the label. They still had all the stuff in the store, and they still had all the stuff hanging on the walls inside the restaurant. So it's the same as it used to be. I had a country sampler, which was, I had meatloaf, chicken and dumplings, and then I had macaroni and cheese for my side, and brewed iced tea. The mac and cheese wasn't bad, wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't bad. I got a piece of chicken about this big, and like 6 dumplings or 7 dumplings in there, and like 3 of them weren't even completely done. They were raw in the middle. And I took 1 bite out of this piece of meatloaf, and I bet that piece of meatloaf probably weighed 10 ounces. Because it was about that thick and about that big. I took 1 bite of it. And I said to my son, I said, "Do you want that?" He said, "Would you try it?" I said, "Yeah, I cut a piece off of it, and I tried it, and I don't like it." So he took it. And I had ketchup on it, so he scraped the ketchup off. And he put gravy on it. And then he got done eating it, because he ordered the same thing as me, but he ordered fried chicken instead of chicken and dumplings. Well, he didn't like the meatloaf either. After he ate it, he said it was dry, or it was overcooked. I didn't know if it was overcooked or not, but it just felt mushy to me. I am going to tell it like it is. Now you know the rest of the story. Kathy, she had chicken fried steak with mashed taters and apple slices, and I don't know what she had for her food or whatever, but it was kind of hard because all the sparks flying off in that knife and fork on the side. I had to keep going like this. Speaking of sparks, on our way up to Trenton, Michigan yesterday, we were coming through Monroe, and we were on Telegraph, and right where it merges together with Dixie, or with Monroe Street, there was a pickup in front of us, and we just got through construction. And he's going, like nothing. All of a sudden, I said, "Whoa," and I hit the brakes and stuff, and I'm trying to figure out what to do next. The trailer that he was towing come off the hitch, come off the ball, and he had the chains on there, and this thing is throwing sparks like it ain't nobody's business. And this guy is trying to keep her straight, and it's kicking the pickup sideways, and he's trying to get her off the road. And finally, he gets her slowed down. He comes off the side of the road, and that trailer comes up and smacks him right in the rear end. He did get it stopped, and as we went by, I seen that the ball was still on the, on the hitch. So evidently, he didn't have it latched right. I bet he don't do that stuff again.
No, you're trying to get attention.
You're not ready for.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I feel warm.
It's 38 degrees out. You ain't got a coat?
I got honey.
Whatever.
What are you doing? Cracking the water.
So that's what our last day and a half's been like. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots.
Yeah, I gotta go get it. This one.
Where's the bus at?
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I want you to be careful.
Good morning, Square Table. Nice to see you.
Understand me?
You have an excuse for the last week and a half that you've been absent? Oh, I didn't send flowers to no funeral home. Didn't get no, hey, I need a get well card. No, no. Government shutdown, yeah. Well, I think the government.
Huh?
Love you.
I love you
Let me
too.
see what that is.
Say goodbye, junkyard.
Bye, junkyard.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
Love you. Oh yeah, can I get a new phone for Christmas? I broke mine.
No.
I smashed the heck out of it.
Huh. I said yesterday the government shutdown must be over with. They said, why is that? And I said, well, I just see chemtrails. There was a plane out there leaving, a trail behind it. Haven't seen one of them in a long time. They got to get back to poisoning us. Oh. Yeah. Huh?
There's mother.
Oh, yeah.
Is it that? Your mom took yours?
Huh?
Your mom took it. She didn't have a child. That's what she told me she was taking it.
Huh.
She got them home in the trailer.
Just a second. I'm back.
Nice.
Yeah, really good. I'm glad education's important.
Got you that one at school.
I know. Well, can't they catch the bus there? I thought the bus comes there too. Huh. So what did you guys do on my day off yesterday? I did post 2 videos. They come out yesterday. I did get some rave reviews on them. Oh, you having Lovey's biscuits and sausage gravy and eggs and bacon tonight for dinner? Huh. Well, isn't that nice? Lovey's biscuits. That's what they call Kevin, Lovey. Yeah. He does look like Mrs. Thurston Howell III, doesn't he? You're having Lovey's biscuits, sausage, gravy, and eggs and bacon for breakfast? Is Lovey making them for you? And jam. Oh, yeah. I got lots of jam here. I got peach jam, strawberry jam, blueberry jam, blackberry jam, strawberry jalapeno jam. Toe jam. I got mint jam here, or mint jelly. Our daughter makes all of it. I'm not a fan of boysenberry. Not really. We be jamming. We'll be jamming. Oh. Oh. My head's cold. Knott's Berry Farm. Yeah, I know. There we go. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. Now you're going to see what they have at Monahan's. That won't come out till later on today, though. But yeah, put some eye holes in it. Then I can look like that guy on Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. I think for breakfast I'm going to make, I have some maple sausage rollers, pancake rollers out there in the refrigerator. I'm going to bring them in. I made fried eggs the other day and I have a bunch of them. I think I got like 6 left in the refrigerator. I made a dozen of them. All right, love you too, Kevin. Take care. Yeah, I got sausage and eggs in the refrigerator, but I've had those for 2 days. So I made them Monday. I had them yesterday and Monday, so I'm gonna have, I think, bacon or them sausage rollers. Yeah. What is it out there, Pumpkin? Is there something out there screwing with you? She is having herself a. Ooh. She's not having it, whatever it is out there. I can see her looking out the window, and I ain't for sure, but I think there's a cat. Ooh, there's something out there she sees, but I can't really see anything unless it turns its, well, maybe. Looks like something's on the step looking in at her. Huh. I might be wrong. It does. It looks like there's something sitting on the park bench, but I can't see it. I don't know. There's an auction today. I should go to that tonight. Yeah. I thought about going to it, but I don't know. It's in Clayton, which isn't that far, 15 minutes. The problem of it is everything that I've seen there is so filthy and dirty. It's a farm, but everything's in the barns and it's covered with dirt and dust and everything like that. And hell, you don't even know if any of it runs, and I don't think he knows if it runs or not. Like it hasn't been used in years. Yeah, a Dana hat. There you go. I think I better start calling for my insurance. I'm going to get a hold of my insurance agent. I'm going to tell him I want different insurance. I want yeah. Are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on out there? Huh? There's somebody screaming for kitty kitty? Huh? Yeah. They don't belong out there? No. I want to see about getting rid of my priority health insurance and get Blue Cross Blue Shield. They pay for a lot of other. You get more for your money there. Okay. No, I don't need kisses. I know. They're hurting the baby's feeling out there, aren't they? She'll sleep right between my kneecaps and my chin, shins and stuff, calves. She'll sleep right there. But then in the middle of the night, she'll come, like she'll get up and go someplace, and out here in the kitchen, and she'll come in there and she'll jump on top of me and wake me up. And she does it because there's something going on, and I think she wants me to see. That's what the nurse said. You're right. They have regular insurance. You have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Okay. No. She guards the graves. No, she just sleeps down there between my kneecaps and my calves. Do we do that? We don't do that. No. She'll curl right up and she'll sleep right there, and she's facing towards the door. What do you hear? Yeah. Well, she really doesn't like to sleep on the bed with Cabby for some reason. She'll sleep on the bed when there's nobody in the bedroom. Or if I'm in there watching TV and, I'll pick her up and put her on the bed instead of having her sleep between my legs, and she'll sleep there for a while. But to get her to lay down with, on the bed while Kathy's in the bed, very seldom. She'll jump up there and go see her and stuff, but she won't lay down. She's a good girl, aren't you? And she absolutely adores Kathy. She gets up on the computer table with her, and she was in between. I was in the recliner, and she was laying there, and she picked up her head and seen Kathy, and Kathy said, "I'm coming right back." And all of a sudden, she got up and ran right after her. I said, "It doesn't make a difference. She's coming up to see you." And now I've got to get you some treats. Yeah. That yellow bag you see up there in the cabinet, it only had one treat in it this morning. So I give that to her, and I give her some treats out of another bag. And I thought, well, I'm going to see something. So I went over and I took that yellow bag and I filled it up with cat food. I walked back over here, and then I put a handful of that cat food. So she could see me take it out of the bag. I put it down by her dish. She went over and smelled it and then turned around and looked at me like, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" So she knows the difference between treats and cat food. Excuse me. On Monday night, we had chicken tacos. That's pretty good stuff, man. It was made with fajita mix or seasoning. I think we're having a roast or something, boiled dinner today. I don't know. You good, baby? Are you a good girl? She says, of course I'm good. I've actually been up since like 2:30 this morning. I got up, I had to go to the bathroom, and I ain't been able to get back to bed since. Didn't bother her though. She got right back up there and she went right off to Nana land. Then again, she does need 20 or 30 naps a day. Well, it says 8 of them are here. That just ain't nobody talking. Nobody's typing. I'm just about out of talking time, but I don't know what to talk about no more. November 1st, they're going to cut the food stamps off. So there's going to be rioting in the streets. Well, like I say, if you got time to riot, then you got time to go to work. Says one waiting. Huh. I don't know what one's waiting for. I know they're coming over here with me. Yeah. Well, all these people that get food stamps, the majority of them get way more than they actually need. And most of them spend it on stuff that they shouldn't be buying to begin with. So the reason why they're out of food is maybe they shouldn't have bought, 42 cases of pop last month and 1 bag of chips and a burrito. Maybe they should have bought real food with it. Yeah, stock up on tater chips and soda pop. That's right. Right, feed the children. I agree, feed the children. I don't think school lunches ought to cost any of the kids, regardless how much money their mom and dad makes. It should be all free school lunches. I mean, if we can afford to feed the prisoners, we can afford to feed the kids. Oh, I believe that too. Somebody wrote, well, if you don't have money for food, just steal it. Nobody's gonna say nothing. I thought, oh, okay. Just steal it. Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure there's places, there's all these food banks and stuff they can go to. Well, I bet they're ramping up security and everything else. That's right. Sell Walmart stock and buy stock in U-Haul. in Ryder Rent-A-Truck in Colada. Well, they'll be open, all right, until they get stolen blind. And you know what'll happen, don't you? First of all, they'll steal the food, then they'll walk in here and steal all the clothes and whatever else they can get. And they'll ride the bicycles right out of the stores, carrying everything else in their hands. That's right. They have a cop at both. Have a cop at both entrances, you know. I mean, after all, you know, what Walmart saves on their employee wages, they can pay for the cops. And the worst thing about it is, the Walmart employees will probably be the ones stealing food because, you know, they get food stamps too. Oh, man. No, candy pop, yeah. All it is. The majority of them, that's all they buy is junk food. The other day, I bought 14 pounds of pork or ground beef and ground pork mix. It's got an 80-20 fat content. Got it for, I think, what, $2.39 or $2.49, a 1 pound package. I bought 14 of them. I know, trick or treat Friday night. I have all that candy, so you know they don't need to spend so much candy on November 1st. Yeah. No. That's right. Trick or treat. Take your bag with you. And when they go to give you candy, say, no, canned goods. Canned goods. Yeah. All right, everybody, it's time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Half hogged, all right. Great day. God bless, prayers and peace. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody, and take care.